Hi there! Welcome back to MAYLA'S Bedtime Stories. Once again, thank you very much for subscribing and keep watching our videos. If you happen to like them, please press the like button. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Maraming salamat po. Siya. Mulan, The Tale of Mulan from www.storiestogrowby.org. Years ago, China was in the middle of the Great War, and the Chinese emperor decreed that one man from each family must leave his own to join the army. Mulan, a teenage girl who lived in a faraway village, was outside washing clothes when she heard the news. Running into the house where her father was carving a piece of wood, he cried out with alarm, "Father! Did you hear what the emperor has commanded?" Yes, my daughter," said her old father, putting down his carving. "Well, I may as well go pack up." He stood up and walked very slowly to his room. "Wait," said Mulan. "Father, you have not been well. If I may say so, why at your age must you keep up with all those young men?" "What choice is there?" said her father. "Your brother is too young to go to war." "Of course," said Mulan, "but I have an idea." She poured her father a cup of tea and handed it to him. "Father, please sit a minute. I'll be right back." "Very well, dear," said the father. Mulan went into her room and with her sword cut off her long black hair. She put on her father's robe. Going back to her father, she said, "Look at me! Now I'm your son. I will go in your place. I can do my part for China as well as anyone else." "What? No!" cried the old man in horror. "You are my daughter. You cannot go to war. I will not allow this." "Father, listen, please," said Mulan. "For years you trained me in Kung Fu. You showed me how to use a sword." She swung the sword back and forth with might. "That was so you could protect yourself," said the father. "If you join the army, they will find out you are a woman. You know as well as I know that it would cost you your life." "No one will find out," said Mulan. She picked up her sword and kissed him goodbye. "I love you, father," said the daughter. "Take care of yourself. Tell my brother I said goodbye." She climbed on one of the family's horses and off she went to join the emperor's army. In the army, Mulan proved to be the brave soldier. Others noticed her quick instincts, and she was promoted to assistant to the general. A fine assistant she proved to be, whose advice on when and where to strike was exactly right every time. Her battles went so well that she was put in charge of even more soldiers. Her battles kept on going well. After a few years, Mulan was given the top job. She would be general of the entire army. Then some unexpected troubles. A very bad fever swept through the army. Many soldiers were sick, and Mulan became sick too, the general of the army. When the doctor came out of Mulan's tent, he knew the truth. "The general is a woman?" yelled the soldiers. "How can this be?" someone else called out. "She tricked us, and we will not fight for a woman," they said. "Punish her. Make her pay. She must die." But others called out in voices as loud, "What do we care? With Mulan we will win every battle," they said. "Stay away from our general." Just then a soldier ran up. "Everyone," he called, "it's a surprise attack. The enemy will be here in few minutes." Mulan heard this from inside her tent. She quickly got dressed and went outside. She was not yet strong enough to stand tall for long, but her presence commanded respect. She told the soldiers where they must hide so they could attack when the enemy came, but they must get there fast. The soldiers, even those who did not like their general was a woman, could tell that Mulan knew what she was talking about. It worked. The battle was won. It was such a big victory that the enemy surrendered. The war was over and China was saved. You can be sure that after that last battle, no one cared anymore if Mulan was a woman or not. The emperor was so glad that Mulan had ended the long war. He said, "Mulan, stay with me in the palace," he said. "Someone as smart as you would be a fine royal adviser." Mulan bowed deeply. "You're too kind, sir," she said. "I would gladly accept, but if you please, what I yearn for most of all is first to return home to my family." "Then take these fine gifts," said the emperor, "so everyone in your home village will know how much the emperor of China thinks of you. And when you're ready, come to the palace." Mulan returned to her village with 6 fine horses and 6 fine swords. Everyone cheered her safe return. The hero of China was their very own Mulan. The end. And that, my lovely friends, was the story of Mulan's bravery. Good night, sweet dreams, sleep tight, and see you next time.